Hello, welcome back to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. I am an energy alchemist, sound bowl practitioner, and an intuitive. How are you this beautiful day? It's kind of gray and stormy out where I live, and I'm actually kind of loving that because we, at least, in my neck of the woods, we really need the rain. I know there are other parts of even parts of the city where they've been inundated, but not here. So I'm loving that it's nice and cloudy and hopefully get some more rain. Nourishing. Anyway, that's the weather forecast here. I wanted to check in with you and just say hello and see what messages Spirit team may have for us going forward. This is Sunday, June 29th, or good, whenever you may be viewing this. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing, sharing this so that the algorithm gets going up and the videos show up in more people's feed, and we can grow our community, all for the highest good, of course, and assist each other, support each other through this unprecedented time in Earth, in our evolution, in our ascension. That just brings it forward for me to there's information floating about out there that I've heard several people who I actually, who I respect and trust, energy-wise, indicating that astrologically and energetically that July could be a very challenging month. I'm of two schools of thought here. Bear with me, you know me. I kind of like to, let's weigh this option, let's look at this one. Preparedness, yes. But also, form follows thought. So if we're thinking, oh my God, this is going to be like an intense month, there's going to be like major shifts, and nothing is ever going to be the same, and blah, 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 blah. While that may be very, very true, we're also feeding it. And remember, everything exists on an energy level first, and then it forms in the physical. So there are different probably several potential timelines that are already percolating. But it's what we as the collective put our energy on that's going to come into fruition. So yes, astrologically, energetically, it does feel like there is some major stuff brewing for the month of July. That being said, don't read into it what you don't know. We as humans, we have a tendency to want to extrapolate and go, oh, well, I'm feeling this, or something's, and then we put our thoughts on it. We want to try and explain it and to understand why we're feeling that, when perhaps we really don't know. It's beyond our pay grade. So yes, if you feel it, acknowledge it. But neither go into the fear mode and negativity of, oh my God, there's going to be a world national collapse, there's going to be this, there's it, or the, la, everything's all right, blah, blah, overly positive. I like that. I was listening to Matt and Joy Kahn, and they were talking about this, and I liked that because it resonated. It's like don't go extremist either end of the spectrum. This is perhaps a time to straddle the middle, to honor what you're feeling and energetically picking up, but neither place on it anything that we don't know for sure. I don't know if this is making sense. Neither go into the negative, don't go into the negative and don't go into spiritual bypass, but stay present in the here and now. Because truthfully and honestly, all we have and know to experience is right here, right now, with this breath. I'm experiencing this. Everything else is tainted with our past or with our future projections. And it may not actually be what's going on. We are not privy to what is going on behind the scenes. So without that information, without that knowledge, we cannot possibly know why this is occurring or why that is occurring. We can make assumptions, but that little, it's not acronym, but whatever, saying around assumptions. Assumptions, they simply make an ass of you and me. Assume, whatever. I guess the bottom line message would be stay present. Stay in the here and now. And that's really a practice that would be very beneficial for all of us to be following, regardless of what's going on around us. As Ram Dass so adequately said, be here now. Okay, let's try that again. Be here now. Present moment. And we can only deal with what is right here, right now. You take each step based on where you are in this moment and what the information that's coming in guides you to do. But there are a lot of people, and I'm guilty. It's like, ooh, what's coming up? Oh, this is exciting. Oh, this is scary. Oh, this is, I put my labels on it, judgment, whatever, and then I pull myself back. Because really, we only know what we know in this one moment. Everything else is a story, is a conclusion that we've formulated in our mind, which may or may not be accurate or true. Okay? So, whatever is transpiring, I would encourage all of us, be here and now, be grounded, be connected, become the observer, observing through the eyes of compassion and love and neutrality. Doesn't mean we don't care. It doesn't mean we're not affected. It does mean that we know that we best serve the collective energy by coming into balance and into the present moment. And from that place, observing and getting the direction of what is next action. And a lot of it will be just staying still and observing. And then, how may I assist? How do I assist the collective in this moment? And again, for many of us, it is going to be simply holding in this place of calm, in this place of light, and nurturing ourselves on all levels, mental, emotional, and spiritual, so that we may better serve. But we have to take care of ourselves before we can assist others without depleting our energy source. And our energy, bright and true and authentic, is needed right now and going forward. Broken record. So do remember to breathe. Breathe is one of the best ways of coming present, of getting into your body, doing somatic scan of your body as you breathe. Perhaps even hum. As you scan your body, note where there is tension and breathe into it, hum into it to relax it, and bringing the awareness and the love can dissolve, can clear the energy. Clear the energy by humming into each of the chakras, or sound Om, the base of your spine, visualizing the roots from the base of your feet, from the base of your spine, into the center of the Mother of the Earth. You can hum into each, conscious humming, into each of your energy centers to help bring yourself into balance and to help clear your energy field. Running your energy, as I've described almost in every video, of bringing in Mother Earth, bringing in cosmic gold, allowing them to mix and flow throughout, up and down your spine, into each of the chakras, balancing, stabilizing, bringing into the present moment, and allowing it to fountain out all the way, all around, and then circling back in. That cleanses your auric field, that brings you into the balance. And as images come up, dissolve them. Little mini laser guns. If images come up, they're transmuted and lifted. If it's meant for you to look at, it will come back up, and then you know, perhaps I want to look at this on a deeper level. Let me have a conversation with it. Let me journal about it. Let me talk to my therapist about it. Let me talk to my higher self. See what the message is so that I can heal it, transmute it, and keep moving forward. I hope this makes sense. But yes, grounded. Seeing neutrally. Be the neutral observer. I'm not saying anything I haven't said before and that you haven't heard before from me or from anyone else, or mostly from your inner knowing. But above all, claim your sovereignty. Claim your power. Do not give your power away to anyone outside of you. That means a spiritual teacher, guru, religion, the media, the government, anyone outside of you. You are the one who has sovereign power. When you tap in and you listen to your body and you ask for the highest and greatest good only, the information will come in. And again, it can come to you in many, many different ways because we're always receiving messages. Again, it may come up in a conversation that you have with someone. It may come a book, a snippet of information that you suddenly catches your eye on a billboard or in a book or a song A song may come into your head. I get messages all the time with song lyrics. And it's just the curiosity and the openness to lean into it and listen to the messages, the guidance, because it is available to us. And, lean into it, check it out, see how it feels inside of you. How does it resonate? Because yes, there may be a time when, there may be we don't know. There may be a cyber attack where the GPS systems go down, or we don't have access to the internet. We don't have access for a temporary, very temporary time. Well, then we have to rely on ourselves and our own information and do what the ancients did. Tap into Mother Nature and get our guidance that way. Tap into the telepathy that is developing to a greater level in all of us as we raise our vibration. We have the ability to communicate telepathically. We always have. It's just been poo-pooed. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah, you can. And we do all the time. How often have you experienced, all of a sudden you just think of somebody and suddenly they reach out to you. They send you a text message, they call you, whatever. That's the vibration, that's telepathy, that's psychicness, a knowing that we innately have, but we have lost our belief in it. We have been taught and suppressed to think it was something wicked and evil and magic, bad magic. No, it's not. It's who we are. It's our energy. We're electricity, and so we spark. We communicate, and this is how we communicate with our higher selves, with the celestial beings, as we raise our vibrations. So come back to that place of joy and wonder and play. Give yourself permission to receive divine guidance through your own messages. And sure, it's always fun. Somebody validates that, goes, oh yeah, I got that too. That's really cool. But it's not mandatory, because whatever you experience, whatever your message is true for you. Make sense? Hope so. I don't know. That's what was coming through. So, let me go ahead and take a moment and put on my glasses first and see which oracle card deck would like to speak to us, or spirit team, spirit guides, have a message of who they want to talk to. And remember, this is for entertainment, spiritual, and inspirational purposes only. For the highest and greatest good, only that information which is of truth and of love. Cool. So I think I already talked about liking, subscribing, and all of that good stuff. And if you feel inclined, you can check on the link of buy me a coffee if you feel like donating and supporting. Not a have to, just because some people had asked. All right, let's see who wants to speak to us. Okay, Divine Masters, but we always pick Divine Masters. So let's see if somebody else, no offense, but let's see if somebody else wants to talk today. No, the Divine Masters. Gotta laugh. They're like, no, we want to talk today. We have messages for you. I love you. Thank you. Alrighty. So, for the highest and greatest good, there are messages. Stay grounded, stay grounded, stay grounded, and hydrate. Remember to drink lots and lots of water to support you and your body. Eat those foods that your body is requesting. Listen, self-care is so important right now. That has got to be the priority of taking care of yourself, and particularly on all levels and spiritually. We must all take time, morning, noon, night, connect and clear our energy field and connect with spirit for guidance. And just to know that we're loved. Ooh, okay, 2 came out. Okay. This is beautiful. Rama and Sita, holy union, soulmate connection, romantic opportunity. Ooh. So perhaps some of you are looking for romance. Perhaps the opportunity will present itself. I love that. But soulmate, and you know soulmate does not have to be romantic. We have several soulmates, our soul tribe. But what I do love is the holy union. The holy union with our soul. That's our true soulmate, is our soul. Anything else is a mirror, is a projection. I mean, we all really, the words that are coming in is we're all the same. We are all one. We are just choosing different life experiences in different bodies. So when we talk about soulmates, it is a mirror, a beautiful mirror. There's Fanny, funny girl. I am a beautiful reflection of my love's affection. That's very true. We are merely a reflection of our divine love. And our divinity, our souls, our higher selves, cosmic beings love us, have great, dear affection for us, and we are a reflection of that divinity. So coming back to that place of projection, owning the projections. Yeah, the negative ones, if you have a judgment on someone, that's an opportunity for a healing and a look at what isn't healed inside. Likewise, when we see the beauty and we project love onto someone, something else, let it reflect back to us. Because we couldn't see that if it wasn't already present in ourselves. And that is a holy union, when we communicate so clearly and divinely with our higher self, our soul. Because remembering our soul is here to have this beautiful physical experience on earth. And yes, much of it is and has been of a traumatic sense, because our soul wanted to learn and experience that, to grow in compassion or whatever. But a lot of our experiences that the soul has come in to learn from are also ones of pure love and bliss and of unity and of compassion. That's beautiful. And if it happens to be with a romantic partner, even better, huh? That's beautiful. I love that holy union, and the holy union with Gaia, the resilient spirit. Earth connections stay rooted in trust and faith. Gaia. Stay rooted in trust and faith. What a holy union that is. As Gaia ascends, as her vibration gets higher, we as the human collective must meet her and raise our vibrations. And what comes in is, please know that the cleansing and purging that Gaia is doing is from eons of abuse, of war, of rage, all those energies that have been pushed into Mother Earth. She is now releasing as part of her ascension process. It is not a punishment. We are not being punished at all. It's not Gaia saying, hey, F you did this to me. No. Gaia doesn't do that. God, Goddess, Mother, Father, is not one of punishment. It is one of clearing. It is a release. It is something that must happen. We must release, and inside of us, we release the toxicity, any traumas. It is a healing. So any purging that Gaia is doing, it is not an againstness, anything against humanity. It is ascension. It is clearing her energy field because she has moved. The solar flares, the energies are ripe for Mother Earth to lift up. And in order to do that, she has to purge and clear. You know how that goes. Oftentimes, destruction and what appears to be demolition and chaos is necessary in order to clear the way for the new energy. And that may be what's happening. Again, I don't know this. This is what's coming in. Take it with a grain of salt. But what I do get in my heart of hearts is everything is done for the betterment, for the greater good of the ascension process of Mother Earth. And she loves us and she supports us. But she also has a lot of muck and mire that she has to get rid of, just like we do, individually and collectively. So please do not go into fear. But no, stay rooted in the trust and the faith that all is happening for a greater good. It may look ugly. It may not. But all we can do is stay rooted, stay in the present moment, in our light, in our faith, in our communion, our holy communion with our soul. That's what we're here to do. We are here to hold the light and to hold steady no matter what is going on outside of us. So if you haven't already, unplug from the propaganda machine, unplug from social media, from anything that's going to take you down a rabbit hole of fear and angst, anxiety and againstness, any of that stuff. Unplug, disengage, and come into a place of neutrality and observe from that higher perspective. Even though we don't really know what is transpiring, let's attempt to avoid the habit and the desire to place a story on it, to place, well, this is why it's happening. We don't know. But we can know and believe that is something greater going on. And that our job is to stay present in this very moment with as much light, love, calm, and compassion. And have compassion for ourselves as we experience the emotions that may be triggered. Have compassion and love, and lovingly bring yourself back and cradle yourself and hold yourself as you communicate with your soul, and you let that precious one know everything is okay. I've got you. I love you. I love you. I've got you. All will be well. All is well. Because that is what the divine is cradling us with. Do your best to stay in the present moment, to get outside, to get in nature, to do that which supports you, which nurtures you, which brings you joy and love and laughter, lightness. Remember, during these times of uncertainty, it is so important to be light-hearted. It's not denial, it's not spiritual bypass. It is an awareness of, I'm not serving anyone, I'm not helping anyone by getting down in the trenches and getting into fear and spiraling out of my center. We're gonna do it, yeah, but just be aware and then bring yourself with compassion and love, bring yourself back. Through breath work, through cleansing your energy, through taking time, checking in with yourself periodically throughout the day, but especially morning, noon, and night, to make sure you're balanced and centered and that you are asking for assistance. And remembering who you are, this beautiful sovereign being who, when you are in this present moment, you're extraordinarily powerful. And that is each person, individual, is in their present moment, in their power. Then we as the collective have the power and the light, for the light and ascension to prevail. And we will, and we are. Focus on what you wish to create. It's probably already there. It just hasn't come into physical form yet. But remember, because we're magnetic field, what we think, what we focus on, we create. So let's focus on upliftment and harmony and unity and compassion and love and us coming together. And sometimes it takes being really broken in order for our hearts to break open with compassion. Not that that's going to happen, but if it does, know that hearts breaking open for each other and loving each other and supporting each other and taking care of each other and Mother Earth with the support that is all around us, that can ultimately be a good thing in the creation of our new Earth. Food for thought. Take what works, discard the rest. Get yourself grounded in the moment. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Love yourself through this. Love each other through this. We're all walking each other home. Alrighty? Alright, I think that's it. I'll check in with you later. Much love, blessings, and peace. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.